Welcome everyone. My name is Dr. Elena Michaels, and I want to welcome you to the February 16th, 2022 Tarot and Angel Card Reading and Guided Meditation. So I'm going to do a Tarot and Angel Card Reading first, and that will let me know where to go on the Guided Meditation. If you haven't been here before, please do subscribe below on the YouTube channel, and I would be so grateful if you would subscribe. I do a video every week and a card reading every week. So hopefully you find them helpful and beneficial as others have. And I do these by request. I used to do this live every week, a meditation class. We didn't do the tarot reading when we went live because I was able to just read the energy of the people in the room. But when I started doing it during COVID, there was no one in the room and just me here alone with my cat. So I got the guidance to pull out the tarot deck and the angel card decks. So we're going to begin. Today is the 16th, and that is a 7-day. 1 and 6 is 7. And in the major arcana of the tarot, the 7 is the Chariot. And that's kind of like, get going. You know, it's kind of like, get going and go for it. Also, this is the year of 2022. Excuse me. Those of you who know me know that I start releasing as soon as I start talking. And what that means and what that looks like is that my eyes will water, I'll start yawning, I'll start coughing, things like that. I'm just releasing energy so that I can start pulling energy in. And so that's what's kind of happening right now. Okay, so this is the year of 2022, and that's a 222, and that's 246, and that is the Lovers. This is the year to really love yourself. This is the year to really come into your being. We just had a Valentine's Day, so this is to really come into your being and get your needs met. And that means you have to speak up when your needs aren't being met. If you're in a relationship or in a work situation, whatever the situation is, you have to speak up to get your needs met, okay? And when you speak up to get your needs met, that means you use I statements. I statements are, I'm wondering if, I'm feeling that, I would like to, that kind of thing. It doesn't really say anything about you. You have to leave the word you out of it. I statements are you talk about yourself, you talk about your needs, you talk about your requirements, you talk about what you have to feel comfortable. And whoever you're talking to either agrees with you and decides to provide that, or you move on, okay? All right. Okay. Releasing a lot. So I'm going to pull some cards right now. Okay, we're going to go first with the tarot deck. Okay. All right. And I'm going to shuffle the cards. And the cards that show up, or the card, I don't know if it's going to be 1 or 2 or whatever, but they will be relevant to you whenever you watch or listen to this video. I do suggest that I know in the description I always put the time of the guided meditation when it actually begins after the reading, but I do suggest that you listen to the reading, and I'll tell you why. First of all, if you have questions or you want clarity about something, the readings can give you that. So think about what your question is, okay? I'll give you another heads up to do that in a few moments. But the card reading starts to take you into a different place in your mind because they are archetypal images, and it takes you to a different brainwave frequency. And then it's like a step to the guided meditation where you can go deeper if you listen to the tarot reading first. You'll see. All right, I ask that we be divinely protected that no negativity can enter into the sphere of our influence now while we do the reading and the guided meditation, or anytime, that I affirm that we are divinely protected by benevolent beings and healing white light. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. Think about your question if you want to think about your question. If you want to write it down, I'll give you a moment to do that. Oh my God, so much releasing. And I don't have a tissue here. My eyes are watering already. Okay, so get your question so you have it. And hopefully you'll have answers from the readings that we do. Okay? I have a wonderful fire going. It's fabulous. I took the wood out of my fireplace and I put in 30 pounds of round glass beads that are flat on the bottom and flat on the top. Not sharp glass. I got the sharp glass, but I decided not to put the sharp glass in there. I just kind of wanted something round and smooth. It's so beautiful. I've got the colors of Archangel Michael in the glass, and it's just going right now, and it's just wonderful. I really like it. I'm a fire sign, so fires, somehow it's healing for me to look into a fire. A fire that's contained. Not a crazy, out of control fire. I don't like that. All right, here we go. Okay, we got a really great card right here. This is the Ace of Wands, okay? Now, I'll tell you what this means. I'm gonna choose one more card right now, the one right after it. Okay, and this is the Knight of Cups. All righty, so here we go. I never know if I'm gonna choose one card or two cards or even three cards. I just kind of wait for the guidance to tell me what to do, you know? All right, first of all, we're gonna look at this wands, the Ace of Wands, okay? This is the hand coming out of the clouds. This is blessings coming out of nowhere, okay? This is blessings coming out of nowhere. And they're sprouting, okay? And look at the light around that hand. So if there's something you've been waiting for or something you want to happen, I think it's gonna happen. This is the card about that happening. This is a card about blessings coming out of nowhere, opportunities coming out of nowhere, creativity sprouting, and wands are about breath and creativity. See this wand right here? See how it's got all these leaves around it? See that? Okay, so this is a really, really nice card for something wonderful about to happen. Something wonderful about to happen. A surprise of something wonderful. And then we have the Knight of Cups. Okay, and here we see this dude. Cups is water, okay? Cups is emotions. And he's on a white horse, and he's a knight. So this is kind of like a person. And this is about someone showing up that maybe there's an emotional connection to this person, could be a family member, could be a friend. They are vulnerable and open and offering themselves to you, and they're calm, they're centered, they're like ready to go with a project, but they're not chaotic and crazy about it. I mean, they're not, like impulsive. They're, they're ready to go. They're ready to trot. And this has to do with communication too. If you look at the helmet, there's wings on it. This is the wings of Mercury. Mercury is the planet of communication. So this is maybe someone who's willing to open themselves up and communicate in a way they haven't before. This may be someone who's coming into your life to help you do communication, to maybe get your word out in the world, or help your company get the word out in the world. And if you look at, he's wearing an overcoat that has fish on it, red fish on it. See that? And, of course, fish are in water. And there's a lot of space to create here. There's space to create, and there's water, a river running through it. So keep your eye out for somebody with high intentions and integrity who is ready to go with whatever the project is. And it doesn't have to be a young person. It could be an older man that has a youthful vitality, okay? And is good with communication. Maybe it's someone to help you with the internet, or someone to help you put an ad together, or someone to help you write a song or write a speech, or something that has to do with communicating, okay? Pretty cool. I think I want one more tarot card. Should I choose one more tarot card? I think I will. All right, I'm going to shuffle once, twice, 3 times. Cut the cards and take the card on top. Okay, this is the 5 of Swords. Okay. All right, let's look at this guy. This guy, it looks like there was recently some kind of argument of some kind and some kind of confrontation. Swords are fiery, okay? And those people are walking away, and they've just like dropped the fight. They're like, I'm not into this anymore. I don't want to fight about anything. And the guy here, he's smiling about it. He's like, yeah. Whoops. He's like, yeah. He's like not disturbed. He's happy. Okay. He's like happy that he's into harmony. You see, he's wearing a green tunic. That's the heart chakra. And he's got red leggings on and a red undershirt. And that means the root chakra. So he's a grounded dude. Okay. And he's pleased that those guys who were arguing with him and confrontational aren't anymore. So it's easy, it's flowing, it's comfortable, and looks like the sky is clearing up a little bit. So whatever was going on between those guys, they're walking away. They're like, you know what? I give up. And he's thrilled that there isn't this angst, this argument kind of energy going on, or this confrontation energy, this combativeness. They just put their stuff down. They're like, hey, you got it, dude. We're not going to fight. And he's very happy that no one's fighting with him. He doesn't want to fight. He really doesn't want to fight at all. So it's like swords are kind of words too. They've dropped the negative words that can hurt. And he really doesn't have to even defend himself anymore. He's just basically got the swords up of what he used to defend himself against whatever was going on, but he doesn't even have to anymore, and he's smiling about it. That's really a nice card, because let's look at this. We've got a wonderful surprise coming out of nowhere, an opportunity, a gift, a wonderful person, okay? Then we've got this wonderful person, okay? This wonderful person is usually male, and they could be female with, a lot of yang if they're female, but it's someone with a, kind of like a youthful vitality that's ready to go and open to communication and coming from a high integrity place, okay? And a water sign, since there's water there, and that is, someone they're emotionally available, okay? Could be a new employee or someone that's going to help you with your business or new relationship, who knows? And this is, the fighting is over. It's like enough already. It's like, let's just be into harmony. I don't want to fight. So that's what this is about. This is like, the 5, and it's also a 5. 5 is 5 is mastery on the physical plane. 5 is a 5-pointed star. I've talked about this before. Here's the top point. Each arm is the arms that come out, and you spread your legs. Look at this guy. His legs are spread. See? That's the bottom of the pentacle. See that? Here's the top and his arms. This the bottom. He's got a firm stance. And so that's that. That's pretty cool. All right, I'm going to go into some angel cards now. I'm going to choose from this deck right here, and we're going to see what this has to say. What we're looking for is more substantiation, more validation, more clarification. So think about your question, and we're going to shuffle these cards. Give us more clarification, more substantiation, more explanation, more validation. And let us know a little more. Okay? Again, we are surrounded by beautiful healing white light. No negativity can enter into our sphere of influence now, whenever we watch this video or listen to it, or anytime. We are divinely protected. Okay. Oh man, I did a reading for someone the other night. This card came up too. I did a reading for a friend of mine who's a musician in Nashville. We did it on the phone. He wanted a reading for his birthday. So we did it. And it was a fabulous reading. I mean, he's got some great things going on. And this card came up. This card is divine order. And you see the angel is holding the scales. Everything's in balance. All right. This is Archangel Raguel. Raguel, okay? Raguel. Here he is, Raguel. All right. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see the underlying order. So if things seem chaotic, if they seem unclear, if they seem vague and you're not sure what to do or what's going on, there's divine order. Just stay with that. Trust that there's divine order. Excuse me. Again, more releasing. And allow your perception to enter into the sphere that there is divine order, even if you can't see it right now. All right? Raguel, divine order. Everything is just the way it's supposed to be. So remember, if things seem unclear, or you don't know what you're doing, or you don't know where you're going, or you're in the middle of a move and you're not sure your place is sold, and or you have to get out of your rental place and you don't know where you're going to go, it's all being taken care of. There is divine order. Just relax within it and trust that. And if you want to talk to the Archangel Raguel, use his name and call him. I mean, use his name. When you want to talk to a friend, you call your friend, right? By name. So call him. It works. Raguel. Okay. A win-win situation is brewing. One with solutions that are fair to everyone involved. This requires you to have blind faith, like I was saying, that heaven is working behind the scenes to extract the highest good for all, fair and equitable. Ask me, Raguel, to buoy your faith if it wavers. Use positive affirmations and prayers to keep your spirits high. After all, make sure that your conversations about the situation involve positive and optimistic words and phrases. You're so powerful that your positive thoughts can speed the resolution along even quicker. Raguel has beautiful pale blue energy, like the sky on a perfect morning. Look at the colors of blue here. See that? Yes, he's wearing gold and the beautiful yellow color, orange of the navel chakra. But his color is pale blue. Pale blue. He's the archangel who guides people to act in fair and just ways. And Raguel also gives us faith in humanity's essential goodness, which we really need right now, don't we? Wearing or holding an aquamarine crystal will align you with Raguel's kind and wise persona. If you don't have an aquamarine crystal, you don't have to go out and buy one, but think about the color. Look it up online and see the color of an aquamarine crystal. They're very, very beautiful. It's kind of like, oh, I don't know, kind of like this, like a light turquoise. This is like a light turquoise. Aquamarine is one of my favorite colors. It's more translucent than this and a little more blue. Just a little more green. Any aquamarine? No, these are pretty. These have turquoise, more turquoise in them. But aquamarine is a beautiful color. It's just very, very healing. Very healing. I do have an aquamarine crystal. It was called, I've had it for decades. It's called Aqua Aura. And it's a crystal, like a quartz crystal cluster, but it's aqua. It's beautiful. Okay, so there's that. All right, so what else do we want? Let's go to an indigo angel deck, okay? Let me see what the time is here. Oh, we have some time. All right, indigo angel time. You know, if you're watching this, you're an indigo. You don't have to be a child. A lot of people think, oh, indigos are just children. The indigo children. Indigos are any age, and indigos are intuitive, empathic, creative, very sensitive. If you're watching this, you're probably one. So we're all indigos here. All right. More guidance, more substantiation, more clarification, more answers to your questions that you have in your mind. By the way, if you want a private, some people have been sending me notes, do I do this privately? Yes, I do it privately. I mentioned I did it for a musician friend in Nashville recently for his birthday. So that was private. And I do the privates on the phone or in person. So, and when I do them, I will send you pictures of the cards that come up so you can look at the cards as we talk about them. So if you're interested in that, just reach out and let me know. Okay. More substantiation, clarification, validation. Oh, what a beautiful card. This is ask for a sign. You know, if you ask for a sign, I've asked for a sign many times, and I always get the sign. It might be a feather on my walk. It might be a bird that comes and sits on my patio and looks directly at me for a long period of time, or a hummingbird. They do that a lot. Could be anything. If you ask for a sign for something, could be a telephone call, could be something. The radio often gives me information. I'll get in the car, I'll be thinking about something, I'll want an answer, I'll turn the radio on, and the song will be something about the answer. It's pretty interesting. It's fun. Okay, ask for a sign. See? Look how pretty. Beautiful. There's that blue again. Okay, let's see what Ask for a Sign has to tell us from the Indigo deck. Ask for a sign. If you're feeling stuck or confused, then you need a sign to point you in the best direction. Signs are some of the most interactive and consistent messages the angels can bring to you. When you regularly ask for them, you're shown constant reminders that you're on the right path, and you receive clear guidance to help keep you there. As an indigo, you may feel disconnected from other people and wonder why you can't relate to them. We've all felt that. Ask the angels to show you a plain and recognizable sign that your wish, purpose, dream, hope, desire is relevant and possible, and to let you know the next step for you to take. This can also come at that place when you wake up in the morning when you're still kind of dreamy but not quite awake. You might hear something in your head. It happens to me a lot. Something about a direction or instruction or something you need to do or take care of, or a phone call you have to make. Ask the angels to show you a plain and recognizable sign that your wish, purpose, dream, hope, desire is relevant and possible, and to let you know the next step for you to take. You will be very pleased with the outcome, as heaven will validate and guide you clearly. All you have to do is ask. Okay. If you don't ask, you don't get. Now, some people think you're supposed to ask a person for something. Let's say you want a job, okay? People will say, well, if you don't ask, you're not going to get it. Ask and you shall receive. So you could take that down to the very mundane level and ask a person for a job, or you can ask the universe and let the universe do the work. Let the universe, let the angels step in and give you that opportunity. Okay? That's a subtle difference. So, recently somebody was saying something to me like, well, if you don't ask, then you're not going to get anything. And I said, well, you can allow the universe or the higher beings or whatever you call that energy, God, Jesus, Buddha, whatever you call it, angels, disembodied spirits, your guiding angel of a loved one who passed away. You can ask them and do it on an energetic level. You don't have to do it on the mundane level of ask the person. You can ask the higher energies and allow those higher energies to manifest so that someone then asks you, hey, would you like a job? See what I mean? It's subtle, but sometimes it's more magical and it works out better if you ask the universe to do the work, because the universe knows a myriad of ways other than just your small human brain and perception that can think of, the situation that you want to ask for. Just put it out there in your meditations, put it out there in your quiet time when you're doing meditative walking or when you're doing your sitting meditation or your 5 minutes a day of quiet breathing. Ask at that time. And allow. Ask and allow. Ask and allow. Ask and allow. Okay. How are we doing on time? One more card. All right. We're going to go to this deck. Okay. Here we go. Final card. And think about your question that you asked, that you want clarity on. And think about what I was talking about just a moment ago, about asking you shall receive, who to ask, or what energy force you're asking. Allow the magic to happen. Cut. Okay. Child. Remember, we talked about this guy right here? This is someone who has youthful energy about them, regardless of their age. And they're creative. And they're about communication. See the wings on the helmet? That's Mercury. Okay, child. More about having the innocence of a child and allowing those who are more experienced and those who are more versed in the ways of the way things work. And that's the angels, and that's higher beings. So, childlike innocence and wonderment and expectancy. Every child expects Santa Claus to come for Christmas. That's hopeful expectancy. Child, you care deeply about children and they are readily responding to your love. All children, including your own inner child, require love, affection, and attention. We can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give more time and energy to the children who need you. You know, this could be real children, or it could be your projects. You know, you could be birthing a project. Like the reading I did the other night with a musician, he's birthing a project right now. So your child is like, hey, this project is my baby. You've heard people say that before. Or, you know, whatever the situation is, they're working on something. It's like, hey, it's my baby. I'm working on it right now. Oops. So it doesn't have to be a real child. But if you have real children in your life, maybe you need to spend a little more time with them on a quality time basis. You care deeply about children, and they readily respond to your love. This could be pets too. Excuse me. Releasing again, what can I tell you? All children, including your own inner child, very important, require love, affection, and attention. Do you pay attention to your own inner child? Or do you make it wait? Do you make your inner child wait? Do you take care of everybody else and make your inner child wait and not nurture it? And not feed it good, healthy food? And not give it quality time? Give your inner child quality time, and miracles happen. Your inner child is awaiting you to spend time with him. The inner child requires love, affection, and attention. We can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give more time and energy to the children who need you. We can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give more time and energy to your inner child. How many times have you heard someone say, I just don't have time for myself. I just don't have the time to do the things I want to do. Well, make time. Stop spending so much time with other people. Stop spending so much time taking care of everybody else's needs and their inner child's needs, and take care of your own. If your cup isn't full, you can't fill anyone else's. If you have an empty cup, you can't fill anyone else from yours. If you have a full cup, you can fill others from your full cup. So take care of you. Take care of your inner child, okay? And if you have children, schedule time to be with them too. Very important. All right, we're going to read what this means, additional meanings for this card. It opened right to it. This card signifies that a child is affecting some aspect of your question. Could be your own child, your desire for a child, a young family member, or your present or future work in helping children. Have children been on your mind lately? If so, this card is proof that whatever you've been considering is valid. This includes spending more time with children and looking into areas of employment related to young ones. Additional meanings for this card. Your life purpose involves helping children. Be as a child. That's another thing. It's like you may or may not be needing to work with children, but you may be needing to be like a child and to nurture your inner child. Pay attention to your inner child. A child in heaven is saying, I love you. Pregnancy or adoption might be a part of your life, and this can be pets. You could be thinking of adopting a pet. So our pets are our babies too, you know. Okay? I mean, we talk about them. We say, oh, come here, mommy loves you. Mommy wants to see you. Let me come on, my little baby. Come in. By the way, where is my Luna? Luna, the meditation cat. Luna, where are you? I had to do a recording earlier, and I put her in the garage. I felt so bad about that. But she was crying during the whole interview. There she is. Hi, Luna. Hi, you're back. Hi. I know. I'm sorry I had to put you in the garage. I'm really glad you're back. Yeah, I know. Oh, she's my meditation girl. Luna the meditation cat. Hi, honey. Hi, Luna. Yeah, she's kind of mad at me because I had to put her in the garage. I've never done that to her before. She's never had anything bad happen to her before. That was kind of a bad thing. I mean, I did it gently, and I told her I would let the door open and she could come back in later, but she was making too much noise on a conversation that I had to have with the camera on, that it was very distracting. Okay, so I think we're going to start now with a guided meditation. So make yourselves comfortable, all right? And the cards let me know where we're going to go. When you do the meditations to this, it doesn't matter if you fall asleep. Your subconscious mind is getting all the energy anyway, okay? It doesn't matter. And I want you to be comfortable. You don't have to be sitting up unless you really want to be sitting up, okay? So if you have an eye mask or something, or a sleep mask you want to put on to keep the space dark, go ahead and do that if you would like to do that. Just get yourself situated, and know that you can change positions as well, okay? Sorry, I dropped something there. So, we're getting ready now. Right, honey? That's right. That's right. All right, and here we go. Just gonna look at the clock here. And now we're ready for the guided meditation. And Luna, the meditation cat, is very verbal tonight. Here we go. Begin to notice your breathing. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Any sounds you become aware of that you recognize as everyday normal sounds do not disturb you and allow you to go even deeper. And as you breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, imagine that you are letting air out of a balloon. And by consciously breathing in this way for a few moments, you are actually detoxifying your body and cleansing your body on a cellular level. Oxygen is life. It goes into every cell in your body. Any concerns, worries, frustrations, anxieties are exhaled away with that out breath. That's it. Let it go. Feeling more and more comfortable with each and every breath right now, as your breathing moves into just a normal, natural pace. Easy, comfortable, gentle. I'm going to count from 5 down to 0. And each count allows you to go even deeper than the count before. Each count allows you to relax even more. Each count allows you to let go even more. Nothing to hold on to right now. Know where you have to be, nothing you have to do. This is your opportunity to completely release and nurture yourself. To completely release and nurture your own inner child, spending time with your own inner child. That beautiful, creative part, that innocent part that believes in magic. Magic is everywhere. Magic is all around us. Stay open to looking for it, seeing it, and enjoying experiencing it. Easily and gently, breathing comfortably now. On the count of 5, the body begins to relax even more deeply. A sensation from the top of the head comes down over the scalp and down over the forehead and down over the eyes. Down through the jaw. The jaw relaxes. The jaw releases. We're going into parasympathetic mode, which is where your body can heal and recalibrate. It's the only place your body can heal and recalibrate. That's why when you're not feeling well, it's very important to sit outside and breathe, even if you can't walk. If you're not feeling well and you can walk, then do walk. But it's the outside breath that is relevant. Continuing down on 4 as the neck releases and relaxes. And the soothing, comforting sensation of relaxation moves down over your shoulders and down through your upper arms. Down through your elbows. Down through your forearms. Down through your wrists, hands, and fingers. Feel the energy coming out of your fingers. It feels like a tingling sensation. That's it. Coming down on 3 now. As your torso relaxes, your lungs relax, your heart relaxes. All of the organs in your torso rebalance, recalibrate, regenerate, renew, and take care of you beautifully. Any imbalances in the organs in the torso are being readjusted now because you are going into parasympathetic mode. That's right. Continuing down on 2, down through the hips, down through the thighs, easily and gently, down through the knees. Down through the knees and into the calves. Down through the ankles on the count of 1. down through all of the bones in the feet, down through the toes. The entire body now very relaxed and becoming more relaxed with each sound of my voice and each breath that you take. In a moment, we're going to go from 1 down to 0. Imagine that there is a circle where your third eye is, between your eyebrows. Imagine that this circle can be viewed from the inside of your body, and it looks like a tunnel. It's a gateway. It's a gateway to another dimension. It's a gateway to a different brainwave frequency. And you can get there all by yourself. You don't need anyone to help you. You can travel solo right through the inside of the gateway of the third eye when I count from 1 down to 0. Drifting deeper and deeper now, letting go more and more, and going from 1 down to 0, and in you go through the gateway. Allow the sounds of the tones to just take you further and let you soar even deeper. And deeper still. That's it. Let yourself go. Feel the vibratory frequency of these tones resonate with every cell in your body. That's it. Letting go. Letting go. Letting go. Going deeper and deeper still. You have been waiting for an answer. You've been waiting for a direction. You've been waiting for clarity. And now, that answer, that direction, that guidance, that offer is coming to you. Keep your eyes and ears open so you can recognize it when it comes. it may not announce itself. It may come as a hunch, an intuition, a cash gift, a casual meeting. Be open to receiving. Moving forward now with a project that you are emotionally involved with. Finding that there is help available to you, communicating clearly what your needs are, communicating clearly what you desire. The strife, confrontations, the obtuse interactions are over. Those conflicting forces that have been against you have just simply given up. And you feel very happy about that. Because you don't like to argue, and you don't like to fight, and you don't like drama. So you steer clear of it, and you are relieved that those opposing forces have withdrawn. Today is the day of 7 in the major arcana. It's the 16th. That's the chariot that goes into the Colosseum fighting for life. But the fight is over. The fight is over. And drifting deeper. Everything is in divine order. Even if it seems like it's not, it is. It's that we don't have the perception to see deep enough to see that everything is in divine order. Trust that. Trust that everything is in divine order. Have a sense of youthful enthusiasm and hope for positive outcome. Ask for signs. You'll get them. Whether it's pennies from heaven or something that seems to come across your path that just seems a little out of the ordinary. The signs are always there. Sometimes we're too wrapped up in our drama to see them. Or we're too wrapped up in our narrative or the chaos or complaining about our story over and over and over again. That we don't even notice the opportunities when they come. We don't even notice the sign when it comes, or the signs when they come. Be like a child. Nurture your inner child. Be like a child with hopeful expectancy that all is well and all will be well. And that divine order with all being taken care of in a positive way that benefits all, that's being handled. and drifting deeper. Magic is everywhere. Look for it. Enjoy it when you see it. Enjoy the coincidences that are not really coincidences. Enjoy the gift you've given yourself by taking this time to realign, this time to regenerate, this time to release whatever isn't necessary for your success. Thank you for joining me. I look forward to being with you again next week. I wish you a beautiful, wonderful week. I wish you many, many blessings, all wonderful things, and answers coming to your questions. Signs and guidance coming to guide you, direct you, and show you the way. Many blessings to you. Namaste.